Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Pop-Eyed Goose. Right now I'm just finished testing one of the events for tonight's Playlist Challenge Championship. This is one we've already done a couple weeks ago, but I ended up making it a little bit more interesting. I mean, why not? It's a championship, so I made the, let's call them the hookers, a little bit more aggressive. Obviously, you see me getting hit mad times right now, but when we have 10 players tonight, you know, that shouldn't happen. It should be spread out. First time I think we did it, they only had knives and just fists, but this time they got grenade launchers, sniper rifles, pistols. I made sure that their accuracy wasn't all that good, but it should be pretty interesting tonight. I guess the basis of it is just to run from one side to the other, get the package, and bring it back to your side. Similar to like playing capture the flag, but with a bunch of angry prostitutes chasing you down, trying to kill you. So anyway, the purpose of this live stream is, you know, to announce or just to remind everybody that the Playlist Challenge Championship, which is worth $10 million, is going on tonight. It'll be happening at 2200 UK time, 5 p.m. East Coast time in the US, and 2 p.m. On the West Coast. The reason why I'm doing this video again today is because yesterday I noticed the two live streams that I did. Unfortunately, I forgot to hit the damn button to make sure that microphone for my audio was being picked up on my Elgato system on the computer. So unfortunately it was just the gameplay. You didn't hear anything from me, so it kind of made it kind of lame. But anyway, like I said, tonight the winner's going to get $8 million. We're going to go ahead and give away a $1.25 million shot card for second place, and I'm still giving away another $750,000. I'm not really sure how it's going to go down. One of the prizes is going to be to a player, and then the other prize is going to be to a viewer. So hopefully you guys are interested in joining. We already have 10 players who have qualified. Also myself, I'll just kind of be participating just to kind of keep things going, and you know, just to kind of spectate if I can. Hopefully I created this little tower up here, so hopefully during this match when it's 5-on-5, you know, the other guys who are competing to win, I can kind of just chill up here and follow the action without being killed. We'll see how good that goes, because some of the girls have grenade launches. But yeah, the whole plan is obviously not for me to win like the past 10 challenges. It's never been the plan for me to win. If I have ever won any of the cash prizes, you know, it would just be moved down to whoever was you know, below me on the list. So the players that have qualified, hopefully I can remember this because I'm doing it off the top of my head. I'll try and go through, you know, who qualified based on which challenge. The winner of the first challenge was Nos Power. We had the second challenge that was won by Microwave Fish. The third challenge was won by DMZ Pros. And Microwave Fish ended up winning the 4th, 5th, 6th, and I think 7th Playlist Challenge in a row. And, you know, since he already qualified for winning the second Playlist Challenge, what happened was the next person on the list that didn't qualify would go ahead and, you know, take Fish's place. So the other people who have qualified are Jakey Boy, we have Orpheus, we have Mindless Cash, we have That's Clayton, who qualified during the last Playlist Challenge. We have Not My Lag, who has won the past 3 Playlist Challenges. We also have Major Burrell, who's also qualified. And for some reason, I always feel like I'm leaving somebody out. Oh, Megadeth, I'm sorry. But I still feel like I'm leaving somebody out. But those are the guys that have qualified. There's a couple players who are on reserve, because I haven't really got a confirmation back from all the players that qualified, you know, if they're going to be there tonight or not. And I definitely want to have 10 players. I want to keep it 5-on-5 the whole time. That's why I'm just going to kind of sit out in case somebody lags out for a connection or somebody else doesn't show up. Then I'll be there to go ahead and participate just to keep things even. But if not, I'm just going to kind of sit out, let them guys do their thing, and go out for a chance to win. But we have 3 players who have also might be getting a wild card invite to the championship. And the reason why is they are the next 3 players that have qualified the highest. I think all 3 of them at one point have qualified or finished. I'm sorry, they finished the highest in the Playlist Challenges without qualifying. I think all 3 of them finished in 3rd place at one point or another during one of the Playlist Challenges from, you know, number 1 to 10. So if anybody does drop out, or if somebody else is not going to participate tonight, then the 3 players that are next in line would be Bubble Tom, Gummy Lad 565, and Deadly Shep. As much as I would like to give those 3 players a chance, you know, they perform very well in the playlist, I would really like to keep it to the original 10 people that qualified, so I'm kind of hoping that everybody who has qualified will participate tonight. I think tonight's challenge or tonight's championship is going to be epic. We've been kind of, a little bit more of gentlemen when we've been racing, where people really haven't been crashing each other out. Just basically showing your skill and I guess the better races. Although the past couple of challenges we had a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of controversy toward the end, and a couple people crashing each other out, and some people being pissed about that because I guess it determined who was first or second. So I'm not sure what to expect tonight because, like I said, there's a total of $10 million on the line, especially with that first prize being $8 million. Now, whoever wins has the option to take an $8 million shark card, or they can go ahead and take an Xbox Live gift card. And, yeah, so I try to keep it interesting for everybody, make sure everybody's interested, whether it's shark cards, gift cards, whatever you're interested in is a chance for you to win. If you're somebody who wants to go ahead and view it, you can go ahead and check us out. Stop by the live chat, say hi, we'll give you a shout out. Should be a lot of interesting action tonight. As I said, we got 10 pretty skilled players. These guys have pretty much competed in all the playlists except for a couple of them. So we're all familiar with each other. We have a blast in the chat. Everybody joins the chat, and we just we get on each other, make jokes. It's a fun time. In case any of you were wondering why I wasn't getting injured in that, it's because obviously I'm in the creator mode right now. So I ended up turning off the damage just because it would have been crazy with 20 prostitutes shooting at me to try to get that one done. So for you guys that are competing tonight, if anybody's seeing this, this is what you can expect. One of the challenges is going to be absolutely hilarious. There's also going to be about another 12 races. I tried to extend this one. Most playlist challenges were about 10 or 11 events, and it was kind of a mix between like six or seven races and 4 or 5 death matches and last team standings and those types of things. But I figure since it's a championship, why not add a little bit more? Each race, usually means a lot when there's only 6 of them. So if you get crashed out or if you have a bad race, you're kind of fucked for the playlist. So the reason why I ended up putting in 12 different races today was just to give everybody a chance. You can have a couple bad races and still, have a shot to get up there. It's not like it's going to take much longer than the normal playlist, which are usually about 2 hours. This one should be no more than, between 2 hours and 2.5 hours. I have a lot of races like there's one race that's a drag race, it's 30 seconds. I got another longer drag race that's 1.5 minutes. And I have a couple of point-to-point races that are in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then some other races. So it's actually going to go by really quick. There's going to be, I think, 2 of my created death matches or last team standings and 1 of my races, I think, in this this playlist challenge. So let me see, what do I have to do here? Alright. I just got to exit, update the version. Yep. So I appreciate anybody who's watching the video now or who watches this recorded version. I'm going to go ahead and post this on a couple of social media sites to try and get a little bit of hype about it. With the past couple days with Thanksgiving and some other stuff going on, I haven't really been able to devote too much time to go ahead and get this publicized. So hopefully you guys are interested. Hopefully you can come check it out. This will be the wrap up of the first season of these playlist challenges. I'll go ahead and start one again after the new year. And we'll go ahead with Season 2 of the Shark Card Playlist challenges. I got some other ideas coming up, so keep in mind, keep tuned for that. If you like what you see and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that like button and also subscribe. Also, if you guys ever want to be part of the playlist challenges in the future, what I recommend you go ahead and do is add me as a friend on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is PopeyeGoose72. It's basically just like my channel name, but with the 72 at the end. And what I do is I go ahead and send out all the invites to the playlist challenges to everybody on my friends list, and then we go ahead and take it from there. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one on. I'll definitely be back on with a couple more live streams before the Shark Card Playlist Challenge Championship, which takes place at 2200 UK, 5 p.m. on the East Coast, and 2 p.m. on the West Coast. Again, the total prizes are $10 million worth of Shark Cards, $8 million prize for the first place. Second place gets $1.25 million, and I'm going to go ahead and give out another $750,000 during the stream, either one to a player and one to a viewer. So I hope you're interested. I hope you can come check it out. Like I said, stop by in the live chat, say hi. We'll give you a shout out. Hopefully we'll make it interesting for you, and I guarantee this will be the best of all the playlist challenges so far to date this season. So I hope to see you later, and I'll see you again in a little while.